Hello friends, Namaskaram. So in this video we are going to see how we can install the SEOPress plugin. By the way, by default WordPress comes with these two pre-installed plugins and I don't want to use them, so I'm removing them. Now we go to the next part. We go to plugin and add new plugin, and here we will say SEOPress. So we will install now, and once installed we will click on activate button. So now we have the free version installed. To install the pro version you need first the free version, and then pro needs to be manually installed. So now I will upload my pro version file. So here is my pro version. I will install that as well. Please note that by default PHP setting will have 2 MB of zip file allowed, and that may not be sufficient. So if that happens, you need to contact your web host or log into your panel and edit your upload limit to at least 16 MB. That way it should work fine. Now the next part is activating the license. So in my case it's already active, and by the way I can deactivate and then activate just for your sake. You need to type in your key here, and then you need to let me type in my key. So this is my SEOPress key, and I will click on activate. So it's activated now. Please make sure it is active status here. So now my SEOPress license key has been installed, and now we want to go first option. We will go from bottom to top in broken links. So scan the broken links. You can verify through this system. You can verify if there is any 404 errors on the website. Before that I need to make it publicly available. So let me just disable this option. Now it is allowed for bots to scan the website. So I will now go to the broken links, scan the broken, and launch the bot. So we have launched the bot, and it's scanning all the pages right now, and once it's scanned, if there is any error, 404 error, we will fix it. If not, then it's good. Now we go to the next option. It's called redirection. Whenever you have to create a redirection, suppose you have a 404 old page which has been renamed, then you can create a redirection here. And suppose my existing page was something and I want to enter a new URL for that, I can do that here. Schemas, we generally prefer a schema, and we say we want to add a schema, and I want to add a local schema, and I want to get my page ID. So I will go there and onto the home page. So I will just open this page, and I will get the page ID on the top, post equals to 9. So I would say post ID is 9, then this rule should apply. The local business schema should be there. So now name of your business, I can type in manually. It's Tip Top Garage Doors. Now about the business, we can say local business type, home construction business, and there we will see if we have a specific service for the garage door. No, we don't have, so we can say home and construction business. And let me just see. So I can just inspect this element, and I get all the copies of the element. I will go to ChatGPT and I will type in something from this list of categories. Share me the top 3 best suitable categories, name which are suitable to garage door business. So I can just give the entire thing there, and it will give me 3 important categories. So we have 3 of them. Home category business, so obviously our category going to be home service business. Image, so about the image we can say we want to have from the library, and I want to upload the image. I can just use one of the logo there. About the street address, we can say manually the post, and we can say Edmonton, AB, Canada. So we can say manually the text Edmonton. We can say manually the in which state. So I will just find it, Alberta. So Alberta can be there, and zip code center of Edmonton. So this is our Edmonton zip code. We can add it and enter it manually. Country, we can edit it manually. Let me see if we have a country drop down. Not, then we can have Canada. Latitude and longitude, maps, I will go to maps and I will find out Edmonton, AB, Canada. I will find out the center city center point, and I wanna just go there. So I will right click there and copy this latitude, longitude. I will manually text, I will paste it here. I will paste this value here. This minus sign is important, so if that is there, please make sure you keep the minus sign. URL, so I can just post the URL manually here. Telephone number, so we can say if we have a phone number, we can use that from the website. So let me just see. Yes, we have a phone number here, so I can just type in the phone number here. Price range, we can have manually the text, and we can say $. Cuisine served, no. URL for the menu, no. Upon accept reservation. Let me see. Maybe we can have a contact us space there. I'm not sure if this variable is correct, but we will see that. So for now I will just use accept menu. Open in the morning, maybe 9 a.m. Okay, open in the morning. We only have one value to select, so we will choose 9. We will choose 9. We will choose 9. We will choose 9 here. We will choose 9 here. And we will not use close all day on the Sunday and close all day on the Saturday. So this is good, I think. Now we can publish it. We should give a name to this schema. So local schema, we can put in that name there. Okay, so they're saying you should enable the schema thing there. Yeah, so we enable that, and now we can go back to the schema section. We can just go there and we can update it. Now that error is no more there. Now we can see if our schema is perfectly done or if there is any error. So we are checking it now on the validator.schema.org, and we can see home construction business schema is there, and then other schema are there. Google schema validation we can use, and we can go to the Google schema markup tool, and there we can say go to the rich snippet, and we can just scan the website. I can see the site is still not indexed because it's just newly created site. So we are now having 3 schema. Out of that, one is correct. It's validated. Whatever we have created is validated. Now about the second one, there is an error. Let us see. Invalid country code. So I think our schema needs to have 2 letters of country name. So I updated that to this way, and Google schema validation, we go back there, and now we want to rescan the page, and hopefully that error should no more exist now. That warning should be no more there. Let's see. So we are testing the home page again now. So now everything is validated. We don't have any error. So now that part is done. Now we can go to the audit part, and we can launch the bot, and it says scan 404 only. I will uncheck that. I will rescan it now. Now you can see it's reading everything up over there. So now links found, and I don't think there is any error. So domain not found, and I wanna just fix the page's name. It is homepage, it is services, it is contact us, it is blog, it is about. So about page is having -2, so I would just rename that back to without -2. So I will just change the permalink there, and I would update it this way. I would go back, I would visit the page, make sure about page is correctly done there. It's perfect. So we have that there, and we want to also, okay, so there is a 404. I can edit the page and I can give it the correct about us to that section. So I would just go to the content and I would just say this way, and it's done. So now about this page, maybe /services. Okay, so let me just fix all to the correct path, not the relative path. So if we go to call to action, what we can do is we can just copy the correct contact us exact full URL, and then read more. Let me just see, services page should be there, so we can just copy the URL, and we wanna go here, and then here, and then here, and then this is pasted here. Get free estimates, and then we copy the contact URL, paste it here, and then we are done with that. Now about this one, footer CTA, first we update it. Okay, and it's a Spectra theme. So Spectra give us a facility that if there is a global visit, you can click on edit to the original one, and then you can just update it there as well. Now we will again scan it. I will launch the bot, and I will want to see how it goes. Another thing is there are some posts, and I wanna just make sure the posts are correct with the path. Maybe we can edit these things, and we can change their permalinks to the correct ones, and I wanna just give it a proper name, right? So I don't think it's correct one. So maybe we can just delete these posts. Maybe later on we will create fresh posts because these are dummy. So we move them to the trash, and then from there we go to the trash and we empty the trash. So now we are fixing this one. So we again launch the bot, and we want to verify if everything is working perfectly. So now this is done, and we want to view the scan results. So now you can see we have everything found, and at the same time you see these errors because these are not correct path. These can be ignored because there are phone number and mail ID, but this menu thing can be fixed. So we want to go there, and then we want to say home, and let me just remove everything, and we just do the manually with the exact path, full path instead of relative URLs. So now about the custom link, we will use custom link this time, and I wanna just use this one as a home. Then about the next part, about us, so we use that one there, about us, and then about services part, we say we want to say services, done. I want to say blog, so maybe we can have blog section. I want to say contact us, so maybe we can have contact us. Okay, so contact, So this is fine, and now we have the menu ready. We can save it, and again we can say we want to move to the trash, these broken links from the report, and we want to scan it again, and this time we should see no more errors because we fix all the path. Just 3 of them can be there, 2 are phone number and 1 is the email ID, but that can be safely ignored. So right now we don't have any kind of errors, it's good. Schema we have done. Audit, let's go from top to bottom. So we have a site title, we can say pipe sign, and site title should be there. And so this is about home page. So I have my content ready and I can just post my home page there. My meta description is ready, so I can just copy that there and I can update. It's just for the home page, so we are done with that. Post type, so we can say post title, separator, and I think we can decide separator to be slash or not. Pages, display date, display post, thumbnail in Google custom search result, that's fine. So we enable these 2 options. Archives, do not display author archive, disable author archives, disable date archives, we save it that way. Taxonomies, so click here to hide SEO boxes there. Do not display in search result, do not display taxonomy tags in search results, so there are no index there. We will fix this warning letter, and now we want to say indicate pagination, indicate page indicator content, no index on page archive. It's fine, we can leave it as it is. So now we are done with this part. Now we go to the HTML, and so what we will do is we will enable the HTML sitemap here. Post type, so we include both of them. Taxonomies, so we don't include them in the sitemap. So now that warning has been fixed. HTML sitemap, so what we do is we go to the pages, all pages, we duplicate our we create a new page. Okay, that page should be, so we will create a sitemap page and then we copy this code there, so that would create a HTML sitemap. What I'm going to do is I'm going to install another plugin, it's duplicate page. So I like this one, so I will just use this one, duplicate page, MND psync 287, 3 million downloads. It's a famous one. If we have update, we can just update our SEOPress to be the latest, so we can have that there. Now about the pages, I will just go ahead and duplicate the about us page, and then I will have the page. So what I'm going to do is I will copy the code and I would say sitemap to this one, and tip top garage sitemap, websites sitemap, and what I can say is we go there, we can get rid of it, we can get rid of this column, we can get rid of this column. So now what we can do is we can create another container and we can just post it there. I can say we want to have a text area there, so we can say shortcode. Yes, we have a shortcode, so we just copy paste the shortcode, and now we want to say page should be sitemap and we should publish it. So now our sitemap page with the HTML sitemap should be live, so we have it here. That's for now. And another thing we can do is we can just go there, click over there, and we can go block, advanced, and then display condition, nope, spacing, yes. So what we can do is we can say 50 pixel from top. I will uncheck that so that magnet is not there, and I can customize top and bottom only, and I will refresh it, and now we see there would be some gap. So now it looks fine, we are good with this. And another thing is we have the page name, so that should be somewhere here, page, and this page should be updated, page attribute. So we can say website sitemap, HTML website sitemap of tip top garage stores Edmonton, AB, Canada. I think that makes it. And there should be some page defining tab also. Okay, it's here. Sitemap, we can give it a name. So now our sitemap will be like a sitemap. Yes, so now we have done that, so it's cool, it's good. So HTML sitemap we have enabled. Okay, social networks we don't have any right now, but if we have, we can always enable that and fill in all the details for all the social profiles. Advanced, so what is advanced? Now what we are going to do is we can have soft names, and then that's the only option I enable there. Advanced, so I will remove the category, remove reply, remove referrer. These all I just remove because these are mostly unwanted tags and mostly they are CMS footprints, so I just remove every one of them and I just save it. Now but Google site verification, we can do that. Google search console, into the Google search console I can go to Webji.Tech and I can just say Google search console. I can go there, I can type the name there, I can go to the login, I can add a new property, we can add up a website there. Now we are going to have the verification code, we can copy that there and we can paste it here and save it. Okay, now we can verify and hopefully it should pick up the key and it should be verified here as well. We can go to the property, so we have verified the tip top to our Google search console. And another thing we want to do is we want to say this is our sitemap and pages and post. So we don't have to submit everything, rather we will just submit the main sitemap URL, removing the website name, and now the sitemap is submitted. If you have so many pages, it can have some time and sometimes you see error, but after a couple of minutes they able to read the XML sitemap, so you see couldn't fetch, but very shortly you will have that there. What we can do, if it's a new website, we can give the home page and the HTML sitemap to the indexing. So I will just request indexing. I will also go to the pages sitemap and I will also copy the HTML sitemap because that consists of all the other links, so it should be very good idea that we also submit manually the HTML sitemap page. So that's what I'm doing right. So we have enabled sitemap also here, HTML sitemap, and we have also submitted that to the Google. So both of them are there. I should be able to index our website very shortly. Instant indexing, we will have a separate video for that. Right now we are just focusing on the other options. So we have done advanced, and now appearance, we don't have to do anything about it. Now about security, it's not required to do anything there. Tools, so we can have our export the plugin settings and we can import that later, that's possible. Pro, because we have created manually sitemap, so we don't enable that, but if we have not done that manually, then we can also upload that to these local businesses. Enable virtual robot.txt, and we can say link to your sitemap, allow default WP rules, and then we can say link to your sitemap. So we are done with that and we just save it. Now when we save it, we can see the robot.txt file virtually available now, and it should be working fine now. So that's there. STXS, we don't edit that. And this we have an AI. You can set an AI key, and that way it will be able to give you if you enter your OpenAI and save, it should be able to give you automatic meta title and meta description suggestions. So I will enable both of them, and then I would say save. And I need to also verify if my website looks fine now, because we don't want that to be distorted. So it's not there. It's giving me a specific code, and this short code, if I use only, then the breadcrumb will be visible. So what we can do is, maybe let me show you something here. So what we will do is, we will copy that code here, and we are going to add another row there. So what I will do is, I will add a container here on this spot. So we are here, and now I can say we have a shortcode, and we have the breadcrumb shortcode. And then if we go to our home about us page, we should see that breadcrumb there. It's always advisable and good to have a breadcrumb, so you can have that this way. Another thing, I can go to spacing, sorry, and we can just give a top and bottom 10 pixels margin gap, and we see it more better way now. So that's there. And about Google Search Console, we will see a separate video for this. We don't have a news website. About the RSS, disable comment RSS, disable post RSS, disable extra RSS, or we can just say disable all type of RSS. I don't want RSS, it's just fine for me without the RSS, but if we need, we can just still disable the comment and extra RSS, and it should be fine. Then display post thumbnail export if available, yeah, so we can enable that. So that's all for this part. So we have tried to cover everything out of this SEOPress plugin. If you are interested to watch similar videos, please subscribe to our channel. I'll be creating more videos about how we do variety of tasks. Thank you very much. And if you don't have the SEOPress Pro plugin, I highly recommend that, and you can find a order button for SEOPress plugin using my affiliate link. That would help and support my channel. So if you don't have SEOPress plugin, you can subscribe to that using the affiliate link given in the video description. Thank you very much. I see you in the next video.